boy. Hiya, it's Claire Spalding and you're watching my weekly animal farm. Yes. You're watching my weekly vlog for my brand story. As always, I'm here to help you build a truly authentic business and brand that will connect with salty, connect with your target market, connect with the people you want to connect with. I wanted to talk to you today about how you could transform your mission statement into sales. It's like looking a Sheba. Do you want to get down? Yeah. How to turn your mission statement into sales in 3 easy steps. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4. No. 1, 2. Oh gosh. Oh God, you think I did languages at school? Well, a little bit of French, a little Italian, and I still can't work it out. 3 easy steps. You're probably asking me, what is a mission statement? You may or may not have heard it before, and you may or may not have put it in the bucket of marketing jargon. It has absolutely no relevance to my business, so I'm just going to leave it there. And that is fair enough, because I get it. There's a lot of marketing jargon. But as I'm a big believer in brand, personality, reputation, I too am a very big believer in mission statement. Because even though it does sound a bit fluffy and frou-frou, it is your reason to exist, your reason to be. It is your core motivation for all your business activities. It is that single line that everything comes back to. It is definitely a statement that is motivational. It is, what's the word? It wants to make you feel all warm and fuzzy inside because it's a positive phrase. It wants to take you to the next level. And it's really, really important that you understand it and then all your staff members understand it. Oh, hi, Deanie. You're joining us now too. Are you? Yeah. Where have you been? So when you understand your mission statement, you need to believe it, for one, and then you need your staff to in turn buy into it as well. So it needs to be realistic and it needs to be tangible. I think that in a lot of businesses, people don't understand the value. They call it a marketing jargon. I don't know how many meetings I've had when I've sat down with sales directors, CEOs, managing directors, and having to convince them that a mission statement isn't just fluff. It is tangible and it will convert to sales. It's very important to believe that. And it's something that I want to bring up now, because if you have been involved in my videos and following my videos and seeing the stories that have come out of brand stories and personality, it's vital for that. It is a part of my brand pack as well. And that is why I wanted to dedicate a vlog to that, just so we could sit down, flesh it out, and really understand it in a practical sense. Before I can get into how you can delve into your mission statement and make it important, I'm going to give you some case studies, some examples, to let you just sort of just get the juices flowing and understand real businesses, global businesses, and that even these global businesses use mission statements. I'm going to list some key businesses that we all know and we can all relate to all over the globe, because I think that makes it easier for you to then put it into your own business. Uber. Oh gosh, Uber. I think that business, that is definitely a company that has transformed the way that we have thought about moving, the way that we should travel. And that is what we think. And guess what their mission statement is? I'm going to read it to you. Evolving the way the world moves. See how it's motivational, but it's also tangible. They're really key in evolving the way that people look at transport, the way that people in any sector, and the way that people move, the way that people think. It is enlightening. And I think the mission statement, you need to remember that. It's an enlightening statement, and something that you should really be aware of when you're thinking about your own. I'll move on to another one, another key brand, actually a key favourite of mine, and I have mentioned it a few times in my blog, just because he gets it and he's tangible and you can relate to him. I think I use him as an example because he's probably one of the most relatable brands. He's in your home, he's in your life, and you get it. brand is so authentic and so believable that we've been on the journey with him for ages, for years, a lifetime almost. So let me just talk you through Jamie Oliver's. His mission statement is, help as many people as possible eat better food and live a better life. Key. You know, he isn't just about cooking beautiful food. He's on a mission to change the way people eat food, their relationship with food, and the accessibility to food. Good food, whole food. And the way that he speaks is that is a core motivation for everything that he does. Helps as many people eat better food and live a better life. So he is all about living better and eating better. And they both go hand in hand. The next one is Airbnb, another one of my faves. Again, like Uber has really transformed the way that we have thought about accommodation, life sharing as well. Not only accommodation sharing, but life sharing. Their example is to build a community-driven hospitality company. So it's about the community helping the community. It's not about a company helping the community. So we are in it together, it's socialist, isn't it really? We're in it to help each other, live in each other's homes and share each other's experiences. So their ultimate experience is to build a community-driven hospitality company. And the three of those, I think, are really strong in just telling you a little bit about who they are and their core reason to be. You know, I do bring it back to people again, and I have to, because I think that is how we relate to things and that is how humans relate to brands. But, you know, if you have your core mission statement as a human, you would know what it is. What is it that I want to live by, and how do I want to be, and how are all my decisions based on that? Whether it's subconscious or conscious, you know in your gut the sort of person that you want to be. And yet, given it does come out later in life, you do understand yourself a little bit better than you used to. But that is key, to understand what you're about and then live that in an authentic way. And it does play to what I've said before, is consistency. So now you're probably asking, all right, Claire, we understand what a mission statement is. We understand, we've had some examples. Tell me how that then converts to sales, and how can I make it more productive for my business? Well, let me get to that now. I want you to sit down and I want you to write down, why do you exist? What was your aha moment? What was it that you saw that you knew that you could offer that you were not seeing in the market? Not what, it's the why. It's really important. I'd ask you to write that down. If not now, you can either pause me, do it after. But why is it that you exist? Not what is it that you do? Very key. And on that, so building on that, why is it you exist? It is your vision. You are the leader. I'm speaking to an entrepreneur. I'm sure I'm speaking to that. You know, it's not your marketing manager, your sales. They can't create your mission statement, because if you aren't setting this mission on what you want to achieve, and remember as well, it's not tangible. It's not like I'm on a mission to make X amount of money, but you have to make it more about I'm on a mission to achieve this. Because if you believe this, it'll convert in sales. If you are believing in this and you are driving this and I talk about this a lot, if you create your vision and your mission statement, you then communicate that to your staff, you then communicate that to suppliers, and then it's communicated to your target market. It's this full line, and I've used that previously when I've talked about other things about understanding what your brand is all about. You need to know what it is in order for everybody else to know, and it becomes a consistent, believable mission statement, and it becomes real and authentic. Another point to remember with your second point that I want to talk about with your mission statement is it needs to be punchy. You don't want an essay. If you saw the last, Uber, Airbnb, and Jamie Oliver, short, sweet, succinct. 1 to 2 sentences maximum. And it needs to mean something. I keep saying this, but don't just write it for the sake of it. If you're going to write something and just say, yeah, that'll do, it's not going to work. You have to believe in it. It has to be your driver. It has to be the driver of your business. So keep it to 1 to 2 sentences. Keep it punchy. Keep it about what you are about. Maybe write 4 things that you believe that you're about, and and see if that fits into that as well. 4 key things. The last point is make it real and relevant. Even though I said it's make it about your vision and make it about your passion. Sorry, I've got dry mouth. Tea. Even though I say make it about your vision and make it about your passion, it also needs to be relevant. You need to make it relevant and back to the business. You know, even though I'm saying it's your vision and how you want it to be, it also needs to be relevant to the business. So you might do eco-friendly hand cream, and it's all about, you know, keeping yourself using eco-friendly products, not tested on animals, all of this. Very, very important, and that is a very important part of what you are. But please don't think that you can save the world by doing that. So don't say, you know, with our products, we are looking to save the world. Eventually, maybe, and I think the intent is right, but make it relevant and also achievable and also tangible enough for you to grasp. You cannot say I'm on a mission to save the world. You're on a mission to help environment by using cruelty-free products or by looking after humans and animals alike. You know, those sort of things. They're driven to look after humans and beauty, but also they are driven to look after the environment and animals. So making sure that comes through. It's relevant and it's also tangible and usable. And it does take that business from we just provide beautiful hand products that are eco-friendly to we're about looking after animals and humans alike for the greater good, you know, that's our driver. And that then helps the communicating, and that then helps sales. That then gives a story to then live by, and an authentic story. I think that's it. A mission statement, it sounds fluffy, it does sound flu, and I do have this debate with a lot of people all the time. But if you can actually work it and convert it, not just to sit on your wall, but actually as your business driver for all decisions, and making sure, you know, if decisions are made, is that on with mission? Is that is that in line with our mission statement? Is that on brand with where we want to be and how we want to go? No, it'll make decisions a lot easier, and it'll make you sharper. It'll make you more savvy, and it will actually, even though it does sound fluffy, it'll make you pointy. You're not fluff, you're pointy. Sniper. I guess in the world we're living now, I shouldn't use sniper. Doggy dog. But you need to have that pointy direction. And only when you know that, and only when you know what you're about, will you then be able to communicate successfully to your target market. That's it. The mission statement. You're on a mission to make a statement to the world. Use that. So to wrap up, I want you to sit down into the 3 points and write down what you think your mission statement is. What is it? The why you exist. Keep it short and sweet, 1 to 2 sentences. And also make it relevant to your business and to your vision. 3 points. And make your business relevant. Give yourself a reason to be. And that, my friends, is how you can then convert your mission statement into sales. Trust me. If you like what you see, please like, tick, share, and subscribe so you can find out when you'll be the first to know to find out when all my videos come live, and you can be in the know and start building an authentic business and brand. It's really important, and I think the more you know, knowledge is power, the more you will connect. Want to know more about my 5-week brand pack? Pop over to my website, mybrandstory.me, and sign up for your free 20-point branding checklist to see where you stand and see how and where you can take this to the next level. I guess the main thing, as I say every time, stay true to your journey, because what you have to offer, nobody else has. Remember that. I'm Claire Spalding, and thanks again for watching My Brand Story. See you next week. Bye. Down. Sit. Sit. Hiya. You're watching my weekly vlog for My Brand Story. Picking up all sort of, I've got one. but it's